I first met you, I was thinking about that last night before, knowing I was going to do this. I met you in I don't know if you remember, but I met you in '79, and everybody knows in Boston, Daisy Buchanan's. I mean,
you sure?
Yes. Promise.
I know. I agree. I remember it vividly.
Yeah, '79, and you came in. You were like Studley Do-Right. You were like the new guy. Mickey Mantle, Sparky dropped on you. Did he?
He did.
Remember?
Drop it on me. Yeah.
I don't know if that was good or bad for you.
It was an honor to have that dropped on me, but it probably didn't help me.
Yeah, it's
tough
a
guy
lot
to
of
live
pressure.
up to.
Oh yeah. But anyway, and so I met you then, and I was on top of my game at the time. I remember '79, I had it rolling. So when I saw you, I probably, if I remember right, I probably was a little cocky back then, a little bit.
A little bit. You were cocky in you were cocky in '95.
Yeah.
You're cocky now.
Well, no, it was just.
So am I.
Okay. Another thing I have to remember, because there's only a few occasions that we talked after that. I was on the mound. I hit you accidentally, hit you in the wrist, right on the wrist, and you were pissed, and you went to first base, and I turned to you and I sort of like saying, I didn't mean it. Sorry, man. And you looked at me, and you don't remember this, do you? You looked at me and you said, if you say one effing word, I will kick your ass.
You think I would have?
I don't know, but I went, oh, okay. And I turned around. We're connected. I mean, we're connected forever. I mean, we're like family. And the reason why I say that is because they've been calling me Gibson for 30 years.
I know they do.
Gibson. I mean, I've been living with this thing for 30 years. And it's gotten less painful as the years have gone by. It really has.
I mean, let's face it. You had the most saves of anybody, 88 to 92, I believe. So your recovery years, you won the World Series the next year. You went into the Hall of Fame.
Thank God.
So I trade you.
No, I really do. I feel lucky that, that was a bump in the road, but that was a big bump at the time. And at that time, I was on top of the world. We had just beat the Red Sox.
Yeah,
4 straight,
playoffs.
and I got the MVP of the playoffs. I thought I was the man, and you guys had a tough series against the Mets, right?
Yeah,
in
we
7.
beat them in 7, yeah.
You had a great series, got hurt. Let's get to this. And you got hurt in that series, so nobody thought you were going to play. When you did come out of the dugout, it was like, they went crazy.
Well, that's one of the things in my affirmation. I said when I come out of the dugout, the 50-some thousand fans will regenerate me. I will not have any pain at all. That was good. You thought it was a while that I took to get up there?
Oh, it took a while. It seems like an eternity, when you're a pitcher. In that moment, because you were like anxious as can be, chomping at the bit. And I saw you, whatever. I'm cool, because I knew you were scuffling. We had a meeting, your name came up, says, just throw, seriously, can you imagine just having me, just throwing fastballs. Like, that's it.
It was a good game plan.
But they didn't think you were going to play, and neither did I. I didn't really pay attention. So when you came up, I knew it wasn't really you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but when I was 0-2 quick. What were you thinking? You guys were thinking, oh, this guy's toast.
I don't know. You had a funky swing on a couple of them, fouling them off. It was amazing. And I don't want to get into pitch by pitch, but then you hit a little squibbler right down the line.
Yeah,
remember that?
We call that a little nubber.
A little nubber, and I was standing over at me and McGuire, and I went down, and it was foul. And I didn't think anything of it.
It was almost fair, right?
I know, but it was like looking back, if that thing was fair. Anyway, we'll get to the pitch. He had stolen second base in the meantime, right? And
I'm just thinking now, I see a little jam shot over the shortstop. That's all I'm thinking.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, all you're trying to do is make contact.
I was just fighting.
You did fight.
I call that full emergency. I declared it. 911.
Right now, looking back, can you believe you did that? How far you hit that ball?
If you showed the swing and somebody that hadn't seen it, they wouldn't say it goes out.
That was incredible.
And you supplied all the power, that heavy backdoor slider. What about the whole folklore of the scouting report?
You're the one that said it. You heard him, right?
No, I got the book. Mel Didier, the late Mel Didier.
Right.
I mean, he told me, sure as I'm standing here breathing, you're going to see a 3-2 backdoor slider. And I know there's been a lot of people that have tried to discount that, but
you're the one that got the news.
He said it. Now, if you look at it, you came set and I stepped out.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you came set. It was 3-2. You come set and I said timeout. That was Doug Harvey back then?
Yes,
God. Yeah. And the other thing is, you look at the element, is when Davis stole the base, I kind of went across the plate. He could have called me for interference, but he didn't.
But you took that pitch, obviously. Did you?
Yeah, I took it. It was outside. You're trying to get me to bite because you're setting up that backdoor slider.
I was just trying to throw a strike. You know,
because you're invincible from the Boston series in your mind.
I'm thinking just spin one here. He'll get out front, but you're in emergency mode. And just, I mean, it was, I to this day, all I can remember is looking up. I knew you were kind of embarrassed. You talked to me a couple years ago about, you know, the emotion that you had coming around second base.
Yeah, guys get on people for celebrating. I mean,
I had no problem with that. But you did. I mean, you thought you were disrespecting me. I mean, that's the ultimate time to have an emotion. You know, that's why I have no problem with emotion. I was an emotional guy anyway. So for you to do something like that, I didn't think anything of it. You're so glad, and I'm so sad, man. Go get them. You know, I had no problem with it at all.
And I didn't ever want you to think that I was
I
making
totally
a
never
mockery
did.
of.
I'm glad that you said it, though. I mean, you didn't have to, but I appreciate that. But you know, I had so much respect for you anyway. Anybody that plays the level that you played, you know, as hard as you played, I respect that, you know. And, you know, I gave up a lot of home runs. And, you know, after 30 years, it's like, sort of, I mean, not to say I'm proud, but who's proud of that?
Yeah,
you know, but
had a
hey,
final
man,
laugh.
I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to be a part of it. And I can accept that. You know what I mean? I really can. And I've been blessed. You know, I really have in my career.